Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony. Where last time we stumbled onto this, and now we're going to investigate it. That one's open, that one's not. Interesting. Anyway, what do you want to start with? People first again?
Yeah.
Okay. She's closer. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have gone out of his way to give it to us.
Well, he also wants you to, suffer.
That's
So.
nice.
It's fine. It's fine. The mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind.
Wow, he popped out.
Jeez.
What an attention hog.
Hmm.
Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot for crying out loud.
Hey,
And yet, I've appeared fewer times than plain Jane Samugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I say I can, you know? As often as I can, yeah.
Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
yeah.
Yeah. I accidentally clicked on the washing machine, but this is fine. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the excess. Doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues.
What?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay?
Hmm.
The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death.
No.
No, that's not...
Cut it out.
You're acting suspicious. I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me,
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic.
She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone?
Oh, yeah. Hella sus.
I'm gonna look at this. What is this, a bloodstain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as if dragged. Looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Swipe pattern blood stain has been added. Let's look at XSL operation panel first, sure. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Okay, hasn't been tampered with or something. There's an XSL right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person.
Lick the metal.
Lick the metal.
Oh.
Huh? The hatch is open? Strange. The monocups can turn off the electrical lock and open the hatch.
Huh?
Only the monocubs can open the hatch?
Yeah.
Only the monocups are the only ones who can exploit the exosols.
Pilot them, yes.
Pilot them.
Well.
Normally being the key word. But because of that electro hammer thingy, the electrical lock is all screwed up.
Have you mentioned this to anyone else?
Unbelievable.
Nope. No one asked me about it either. And even if I hadn't been asked, I would have been irrelevant information to you anyway.
An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the monocubs can control the exosols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exosol. Hatch's electronic lock has been added. Check the red one. The red exosol is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocubs or Kokichi.
Yeah, That's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Ah,
But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote.
Why don't you say so sooner?
That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Let's check the painting machine, because it's there. Looks like a machine used to paint exosols. It smells kind of like paint thinner. Looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. So there's the press operation control, and then there's the hydraulic press.
Yeah, can't use it because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
EMP is going off right now. Supposedly. Maybe it's over now. I don't remember how long it lasts. These controls
Like 4 hours.
move. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
all right.
I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Maybe it's far enough away that it still works from the explosion because we just threw it at the door. I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh? It's not moving or it's not working. Yeah. I pressed the button a few more times, with the press still when it moved.
Why?
Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found
Ah,
the power cord is cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press has been added. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There might be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this.
well,
Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. The sensor detected a person. The safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Safety function has been added. Okay, let's look
Yeah,
at
if
it.
that's the case, then that's kind of odd. Like, why would it crush anything human? That wouldn't happen normally.
Right. Nothing living, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hydraulic press is down, and there's blood in the area. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. But the power cord has been cut. The press won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. You look at the coat? Yeah. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be...
no.
No, that hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Were they crushed completely, so that only the sleeve remains? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? Kaito's coat has been added. I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. Such as in the bathroom. The toilet, as
Yeah.
it's labeled. This is the bathroom, now that I think about it. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Interesting. Crossbow, glass bottle, crossbow arrow, black case,
Wait a
window.
second.
blood.
So, how did he get that, though?
That's a good question.
Is the window open?
Can I look at that? Or is it just like, I don't know, a small window for ventilation? This is... So wait, can you like put stuff through there? So maybe that's how it got in there.
Maybe.
The same window from before. It's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaido would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Bathroom window has been added. Ah, this case. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaido headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is this some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Large black case has been added. A crossbow. This is... one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Crossbow has been added. Crossbow arrow. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? 3 arrows have been added. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
if I remember correctly...
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
And if it is poison, this bottle must be
I
taken from my lab.
I find it funny because under no circumstance would a poison bottle be labeled just poison.
Well, I assume it's implying that there's more stuff covered, but they didn't want to think about what to call it, so they just covered it all with blood, and like, only the word poison is visible.
Yeah.
I mean, it could say antidote to poison for all we know, but...
Okay.
I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. A small empty bottle has been added. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Bloodstain in the bathroom. Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one in particular is concerning. Why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Okay, I think that's everything in this weird place. I think I checked everything out here already.
I believe so.
Maybe I can check the cable. Well, that's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. So was that always just standing right there?
Yeah, I don't think that was.
Middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside. It's small, but big enough for one person.
But...
Only the monocubs can disable the hatch's electronic lock. So only they can control the exosols. But on the other hand, yeah, you can control it. That's all about all I can investigate here in the hangar. I guess maybe it just glitched and moved forward. I don't know. It's the way it's set up, it doesn't look like it's meant to be standing there.
Yeah, it's strange.
Just a glitch, everyone. I'm sure nothing weird is going on there.
Yeah, visual bug is on.
Keebster. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electropomp. Well, the control panel's inside, so I assume we already turned it off again.
Alright.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here.
Phew. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
Ah, I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey!
Hey, Kibo, before you went into the hangar this morning, you said...
So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him.
You tried to talk to him on your own?
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable to for him to release Kaito peacefully.
How did it go?
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things.
You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see?
Yes. Since we were in a hurry, I already told you about the exosols returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exosols could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exosol, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone?
Well, I I think maybe she had something to do with it. Just a hunch.
Just a hunch.
I saw Himiko.
She's got the black case.
Trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
Yeah.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag. A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey!
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't.
So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was...
By the way, it's a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh?
Huh? What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may be due to the electro bomb.
But
it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So, what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever.
which means...
So, I could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Ah, right. That must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. This account has been added. Let me look at this thing, because this is weird. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's
Ibo
right.
is
What are these?
not a robot.
Yeah. It's not a robot.
He is a cyborg.
Maybe? It's hard to determine.
Guess what?
I mean, Miu thought she was a cyborg.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a robot.
Just a little baby. Anyway. That's right. What are these marks here? Looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Oh wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? Hangar's front shutter has been added. I guess I'll check this, and I'll also check all the exosols. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. Like, the only way for a person to get in, yes.
Yeah. Well, or pilot one of the exosomes.
There's an electro hammer over here.
Oh. Jeez, I wonder...
It's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. So there's one that's left here with no power. Everyone
And Maki didn't have hers.
Right. Everyone had theirs except Maki. I don't know what happened to Kaito's one, for example. Why couldn't she just use that one? I don't know. But it's out of power.
Yeah.
It must have been used. But used for what?
Well, you know.
Well, be careful. The electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly,
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Used electro hammer. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exocel's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said that he was the mastermind. The exocells should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them, too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma.
Oh, speaking of... Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say!
Monokuma!
And another thing.
It's just... I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep through the adult movie section of the video store.
No way!
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the exosols wouldn't have attacked you.
hey,
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Cuz.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies in a way. Everyone going there is the same.
wait!
No, not that. I meant about the exocells not attacking us.
Yeah?
I feel like maybe in some cultures that makes more sense, like as a joke, but in the modern day, it doesn't really work that way. Anyway. Oh, at that time, the exosols were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Huh?
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the exocells were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma?
Hey,
Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But talking about that, we're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey!
So, you share it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay!
All I can tell you.
Yeah!
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho Pop!
It is, but there's also the internet. Whatever.
Well, that's where you download them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. but I am not going to get into specifics. This is YouTube. I can't say that. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
This information about the exocells could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Exocells protecting Monokuma.
I don't think that last part was necessary, but whatever.
exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the exosols are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But why were they focusing on Monokuma? Okay. Don't see anything else randomly strewn anywhere, so... Maybe we're done in here? Let's see if we're allowed to leave. So I don't see anything else, like, randomly thrown anywhere. Investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Okay, so not done here, apparently.
Maybe we have to investigate all of them.
Might as well. No, okay. Already looked at this. There's nothing else, like, randomly near it. Back in this direction. We looked at the window already, right?
Maybe there was something above the exosols. Nope. Or Monokuma's just fucking with you.
Oh, no. Hanger shutter. I clicked on this. Can I just click on that? Hanger shutter. Okay, I didn't click on the shutter itself, I guess. There's a security alarm. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor in the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb, though, even if it's called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with the electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled.
Oh, 2 hours.
Yeah. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
So... Maki said she swiped one off of Kokichi.
Right.
But what are the chances that she swiped them all off of him?
I mean, it's possible.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Electro bomb has been added. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar.
But
I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places I might yield some clues are...
okay.
Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
All right.
Should also inspect the 3 exosols that were protecting Monokuma. I already did that. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Unless I'm supposed to click on them again. I'll do it just in case.
Yeah.
Seems to be the same. I'm not going to worry about them then.
I want to get away.
Want to get away.
So, I want to listen to that song again.
The song that goes, I want to get away.
Well, that one, but also the I'm Not a Robot one. That one got stuck in my head, like, real hard the first time I listened to it.
Okay, remind me after this.
I'll just send you a message. You'll see it once you get off.
Okay, let me see. Where's it going? Oh yeah, Maki Lab.
And then we went to her room and proceeded to eat all of her weapons.
Yeah. I think they'd remove these so that the place would look more complete, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not like we're trapped in the building. We can go out all the time anyways. I guess to stop people from being pushed out windows, but That seems like a cool execution strategy anyways.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, can't you just, I don't know, run into those? Barbed wire is, like, very dangerous.
Yeah. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's ready. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaido had them. Okay, I guess check the weapon shelf. It is empty-ish. Feels though there are less weapons here than I remember. Yes. Just went over this. Okay. Let's check. Yeah, there's one of the black pieces is missing. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. There are cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2, when I was here with Kaido before. There were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaido didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later, but for now I need to investigate. Crossbow has been updated. Is that everything in here?
I had a question.
Yeah?
From what you remember, how long is this trial?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I figured I'd ask just in case. I would venture to say it's probably going to be the longest one.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be short.
Yeah.
That would be my estimation.
I concur.
I gotta break into the spooky zone. Mark 2.
Strategist room.
Dun dun dun. The bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here.
The red herring room.
Yeah, the room that's only used to get fake poisons. Or it was last time. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it. Although it requires time to circulate, even a small amount in the body will result in certain death. Can be lethal. Let's see.
Can be. I find that stupid. Why did you say it can be lethal? It is like 100% lethality rate.
Yeah. Well, he meant whether it can be lethal or not. And it's just, yes, it can be. I think that's what he meant it as, not like there's a chance it is.
Oh. I mean, yeah, if you're stupid, I guess.
I can't imagine there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Poison has been added. I don't know anything else that would be important in here. Bookshelf. Case files lined up for me to read. There's nothing off about them. They don't seem to be related. Small glass bottles. Were those always there? A bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Oh, they do have antidotes here. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know those were here. Knight's Hate, Harmlock, and Arsenic. Arsenic.
Yeah. Arsenic. Yeah, sure.
I didn't know those were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose. Each one only works on a specific poison.
Well,
I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. Strychnine poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the strychnine poison. They're all for different poisons. Although that blue cap does look like the bottle we found in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Huh. What could that mean?
All right.
I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaido isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaido's clothes were in the hydraulic press. Which means the victim must be...
No.
No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again.
You're really grasping at straws here, buddy.
No, he's not dead.
I mean, the evidence really points to that, but I also don't think he's dead. Even if it is, like, extremely high chance of that being the case. Who knows? Maybe Monokuma is just sentient now. If that's the case, everyone here is fucked.
Yep. Well, then again, Monokuma said that the... Remember. You know what? I don't remember. But 2 people get to leave. Yeah, that's what he said. So, I mean,
Yeah.
2 people might live in the end, you know?
Yeah, Kokichi and Monokuma.
Kokichi and Monokuma. I don't know if Monokuma counts as part of the 2, though.
Then, would Kiba not count then?
I don't know actually what's going on. Well, Kibo's a student. That's what I mean, not the robot part.
Oh, I see.
And Kokichi would be a student, even if he is the one behind everything, so... He would
Right.
count, but Monokuma wouldn't. Maybe that's why there's the 2-person rule, so there can be 1 winner, and the mastermind gets to win, too.
Maybe.
Kibo no longer out here.
Suspicious.
Maybe he's back inside now. Yeah. Maybe now it's supposed to be moved forward. Maybe we just saw it ahead of time.
Yeah.
We'll see if they even remark on it.
Oh, Shuichi, could you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong?
I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry.
He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? And I immediately ignore him and talk to everyone else instead. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to.
So wait, did she just, like, try to look for Kokichi?
I feel like she was just standing here the whole time, so I don't know. Did anybody go looking for Kokichi? Maki left. We don't know where she went, so maybe she was looking for him.
Wait. Okay, Maki left. So Mugi was here the whole time. Okay, so Maki's got it.
Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar.
No?
Or under there. Maybe they both died under there. They both get crushed.
I mean, maybe.
Also, something I did notice. On the screen, they have question marks now. Unknown status.
Status unknown.
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that.
it's plain to see.
But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaido. Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaido or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Spookie has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance has been added. Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaido is dead?
Hey,
Kiba was looking for, hurry and go to the bathroom. I'm not gonna ask what you're going to do with the robot in the bathroom.
What's on Himiko's mind?
Leave Shuichi alone. He has probably never thought anything like. Wait, no, never. Yeah, he definitely has. Definitely has.
Hey,
Well, I mean, that's the bonus scenes aren't canon.
Yeah. Yeah, that bonus scene. I changed my mind.
It's not canon. Anyway, it's option.
Oh, sure.
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
huh?
Those are Kokichi's clothes? Soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. How did we not see this before?
But
Twirly of death.
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. Why are they soaked?
well,
Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looked like they couldn't be flushed all the way.
Couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me. And thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
okay.
Ah, yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate.
I see.
Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. They were found in the toilet. Someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. Ultimate Detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
All right.
I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole in the sleeve. It's about the same size as the one on Kaido's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes, too. What does this mean?
Crossbow.
A crossbow. It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Ah, Kibo, thank you. This is a very important clue.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help. But I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes have been added. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaido go? Why not show himself? Why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead?
If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom.
Yes, people, if you go to the bathroom or do something, that is gross, wash your fucking hands.
Also wash them before and after food.
Yes,
it's
with
about
soap.
time.
Water does not count.
Clean's better than nothing, but soap is better.
Right.
That's right! It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on! Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there, got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished! I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time!
Uh-huh.
Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaido, whoever is alive, will be there.
Then
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Okay, should we talk to anyone about anything? Are you still talking about other stuff? It's already starting. All of us. That means Kokichi will come too. Yeah.
We're out of time.
If I must.
Let's head to the trial grounds. We need to settle our business with Kokichi.
Not the washing machine.
Jeez.
It's time. I'll go on ahead of then. Well, what's weird, right? So, I have this thought.
Yeah?
Why in the world would, Kaito be shot by a crossbow? If that is what the mark on his coat is from. If she was just handing, Himiko, was just handing him the crossbow. Like, what part of that makes any sense?
I don't know, maybe there was a struggle and somebody got the crossbow away from the other and then shot the one who shot first? I don't know.
Maybe, but...
Again, maybe they're both crushed under there. I don't know. What's
we'll
going
see.
on? And they should be at the thing, right? So...
Mm-hmm. If they are still alive, they will not be alive if they do not chill. In theory.
But if they were both crushed, then someone else would have had to press the button, right?
Right. Unless they pressed the button before and just leaped into there real quick.
Yeah, it does show that we saw with the Kibo that you can, like, move over there quick enough. Or move out of there quick enough, so... Maybe it would be possible, yes.
Huh?
This isn't everyone, right?
Um...
Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
No.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair.
you don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5.
That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito. I guess I'll just talk to everybody. There's only 4 of them.
Shuichi!
I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore.
It'll be
Stop
okay.
doubting. Anyway, I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now.
Hope magic.
Magic.
You bastard.
I'll defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. We can't lose.
Yeah, stab him in the throat.
Yeah.
Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're students of Hope Peak Academy.
Rumble, rumble, rumble.
How many of those
Yeah.
pots do they have in reserve?
For him to keep smashing it.
Yeah. Happens each time.
We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival. Whoa, it's different.
That's nice.
Wait. This is like the first trial of the first game. I love it. Anyway.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The person who should be here isn't.
Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate all the rules he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair, no matter what. So, get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now, let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, add a dash of lies and truth, bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden browned and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decent class trial.
Decadent.
Decadent.
Yes.
My bad.
And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Save. Boop.
Well...
Skills real quick. Do we have enough to get...
we have enough to equip it, I think.
Now, what was it I wanted? It was the...
Oh, we
Illusion?
do actually.
Nope, not enough. Can't buy it either.
Let's get rid of financing. We're not going to need it. This last one.
Oh, I mean, you get money from the last one, don't you?
Right? But what would we use the last one, the money from the last one for anyway?
You know, we can buy different other stuff, like different, skins for the mono thing. We can also, maybe buy items that you can get stuff with later.
we just gamble?
Oh, I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess we could just gamble, yeah.
I mean, unless you think this is not going to help us that much. In which case, I'd say just keep the financing.
Yeah, let's keep financing.
Okay.
I don't... Even when we lose, it just... Like, we still got A ranks. It didn't affect anything.
Yeah.
The money is
That's
worth
fair.
more, honestly.
Yeah.
And plus, like, if I heal while in slow motion, I'm still gonna end up dying at the Hangman's Gambit, because, like, you get, like, 5 tries and then you die. Like, even if I, like, just... Plus the slow motion... I mean, we could just sit there and stay in slow motion and try to heal. I don't know how that would work.
I mean, that's only like a limited time too, so yeah, the financing is really just the go-to, I think. The only unfortunate part is that this game is fucking hard in the Hangman's Gambit, so
Yeah. If they don't tell you any clues whatsoever, which they seem to like to do. Your only clue
Yeah.
is looking at the letters and being like, well, there's a bunch of this letter, so maybe that's how it starts. But
yeah, it really is just a
anyway,
guessing game.
yeah, guessing game. Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Something, inspirational. I don't do that crap.
Bye.